Measuring distance using HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor and ESP8266 node MCU. The objective of this tutorial is to measure the distance between an object and the HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor, and to display the measured value using the ESP8266 microcontroller. The ESP8266 node MCU will be programmed to send the trigger signal, read the echo response of HC SR04 sensor, compute the distance, and display it on LCD I2C screen. Through this tutorial, you will learn to understand the working principle of the HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor, interface the sensor with the ESP8266 node MCU, write a MicroPython program to calculate and display the distance. ESP8266 assembly with I2C LCD display and HC SR04 sensor. The ESP8266 is a microcontroller which sends the trigger signal to the ultrasonic sensor, reads the echo signal and calculates the distance and sends the measured distance to the LCD I2C display. The I2C LCD display is a character LCD module that can display text, symbols, and messages. Connect the GND pin of the display to the GND pin of the ESP8266 board. Connect the VCC pin of the display to the VIN pin of the ESP8266 board. Connect the SCL pin of the display to the D1, GPIO5, pin of the ESP8266 board. Connect the SDA pin of the display to the D2, GPIO4, pin of the ESP8266 board. The HC SR04 is an ultrasonic distance measurement sensor that determines the distance between the sensor and an object without physical contact. Connect the GND pin of the HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor to any ground GND pin on the ESP8266 board. Connect the echo pin of the HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor to D6, GPIO12, pin on the ESP8266 board. Connect the trig pin of the HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor to D5, GPIO14, pin on the ESP8266 board. Connect the VCC pin of the HC SR04 ultrasonic sensor to the 3V pin on the ESP8266 board. Here's a MicroPython program that calculates and displays the distance between the HC SR04 sensor and an object on an I2C LCD screen. You can learn more about robotics on my website, robotique.site.